So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Tiara, Forsberg. A really good feat. Sticks in a foot to win it back. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Jordi Alba. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the counter. He goes long. Nicely measured pass. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. A real chance to break. He could be in here. Plays it out to the wing. Yedlin drives it forward. And it's Messi. Tries to locate someone up front. Yedlin.
No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
Played into space out wide. Jordi Alba. Get a throw in. Looks to clip it forward. And he's there to clear it. Jordi Alba delivers. Knocks it away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Good clearance and very necessary. Messi. Yedlin opts to play it back. Looks to bypass the midfield. Needed a better pass there. And it's Messi. Messi! He's pulled off a fine save.
Messi is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Defending of the desperate variety. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's played forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Messi. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here. And for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He'll fancy himself from here. Messi! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Tries lifting it over. Tries to stroke it through. Not shapes to shoot! Massive leap! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
A buccaneering run from the defender. That's gone a long way up and away. Jordi Alba. Well read, he sorted that out. And the counter is on. Goes direct to the front line. He's picked him out. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good amount.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And the potential here for the first goal of the game. This certainly looks up. Messi! And it's Rakitic. This could fall anywhere! And now they can launch a counter. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Looking to hit the front line. And it's been taken straight back. Forward it goes.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Forsberg. Oh, good interception. Hoists it forward. Now a chance to break. Going through. Out to the left it goes. Could cross it here. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Forward it goes. And that's been levered clear. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Brings it forward. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Rakitic. Forward it goes. Defenders on the back foot. He's through and all alone! Got a size of goal here. Oh, what's he giving here? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Yeah, it was all about timing if he was going to be stopped legally, but obviously that wasn't the case.
1-0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
And it only took a little drop of the shoulder to send the keeper completely the wrong way. Didn't he take it well?
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
Let down by a lack of accuracy.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Jordi Alba has come steaming up from the back for this. Header! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's offside. Yes, it is. Jordi Alba. Here it comes. Jordi Alba. He gets past his man. And the finish! In it goes! And the comeback is complete! Time and space aplenty, he is never going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Just brushed off the ball there. Forsberg. He's making good use of his strength there. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
He's had a shot! Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He's had... and Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
He's gone for it! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Defending of the desperate variety. He's gone for it! Trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Done very well to intervene. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Messi loses his balance and loses the ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent...
Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are... Messi! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Messi certainly did his part with a lovely pass, and unfortunately the loveliness ceased there.
Jordi Alba. Has a pop! And that's caused a worry or two.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's through, it's one-on-one. He's had a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Plays it out to the wing. And help's available out wide. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Rakitic. Yedlin. Messi. Driving on, he could shoot, it has a goal! Tries to get it forward quickly. Ricky Puig. Ricky Puig drives it forward. Gets it back. There's the through ball. Going for goal! Rakitic. Defenders on the back foot. And it's Messi. Decent looking ball. Goes for goal! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them...
Jordi Alba has given away a free kick. Tries to get it clear. Messi clips one through. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Rakitic. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Drives it towards the front. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Out to the left it goes. Aimed in towards the centre. Shapes to shoot! Same again, same outcome.
Monucci really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Suarez is making his return from injury here. Over to the left. Done very well to intervene. Tries to locate someone up front. A searching ball out wide. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Real chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Jordi Alba. Rakitic. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Suarez. Suarez spreads it towards the left. Clearance and very necessary. Rakitic. Looking to get with it. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, I think when you're in that situation, all you can do is tip your hat to the keeper because that was fantastic.
Danger averted for now. Played out to the right. Hoists it forward. He's through the middle. Keeper's ball. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
And it's Rakitic. Messi hits one! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's there to clear it. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Ricky Puig. Finds himself eased off the ball. Forward it goes. Could move up a gear here. Messi. And Messi! And the defence can get it clear. That's been won straight back. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And it's Luis Suarez. Suarez plays it out to the wing. Caught offside that time. And it's played forward. And he just whacks it away. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's picked him out. Luis Suarez. Lovely feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Out to the left it goes. That's great strength on the ball. Shooting chance! There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Cáceres plays it out to the wing. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Now it's Luis Suarez.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No. It's Rice! And in again! No mistake! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
That has put a stop to that. Now it's Messi, and the counter is on. Goes for goal! He has done it!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
But there's going to be another change here. So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And he has been fouled there. Away from immediate danger. He's taking on the lot of them. Oh, good interception. Suarez with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
It opened up really nicely when the defence got all tentative then. They were cautious in making contact.
Has a hit! In for the pieces! And that's been levered clear. And he's there to cut it out. Battles to win it back. And it's Rakitic. Chance! Looks to bypass the midfield. And here's Messi. He'll hit it! And that would have won it.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. You may well regret that, you know.
He's got options out wide. Has a pop! It's a goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Ball's out on the left now.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Going through. Gorgeous control there. Crosses it in. Big chance! Just couldn't quite turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. There will be 4 extra minutes. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. He could be in here. He's had... And the shot! They've done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. Hoists it forward. So that's it. It is all over. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Well, a warm welcome, everybody, to this grand final. It is the final, the winners of which can rightly claim to be the greatest in South America. This year's competition has surely lived up to billing. It has produced more than its fair share of high-quality moments. It is a tournament we have become so used to relishing over the years, and now we are down to its last 90 minutes. As we survey the stands of the Maracanã, what a sight it is, a terrific sight, awash with colour, as always has been the case. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here, unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
Final gets underway.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
That looks a good ball. There's a long ball. Hoists it forward. Great challenge, timed to perfection.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Quintero. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. What a save! Terrific reactions! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Get a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Aimed in towards the centre. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Well, you just sense that this is going to be really, really tight. You think so, Jim?
Yeah, I think there's certainly plenty of factors that would point towards that. I'm expecting a very disciplined performance from both sides, certainly defensively.
And out to safety. And that's been levered clear. He's got away. He's got the ball glued to his feet. In towards the middle. Well, they could break here. Decent looking ball. He's left his man. Shoots! That is simply superb! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! That could turn out to be a big, big goal. Smartly deceptive, what quality.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
And it's played forward. Knocks it away. Messi. Now a chance to break. Gets away from his opponent. Looking for a decent ball in. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Up to meet it! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's been taken straight back. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And it's Luis Suarez.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Quintero. Plays it out to the flank. Could be a chance here. It's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Oh, he saved it!
I had a gut feeling they'd miss the penalty, but they have to find a gutsiness themselves from here.
What an adventurous run from a defender. Jordi Alba drills one in. Clears it out of harm's way. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. It's a loose ball. And it's Messi. Jordi Alba. No, it's not getting there. Jordi Alba tries to get it forward quickly. Quintero. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Forward it goes. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Half-time in the final, Jim. How do you read it?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
Leading 1-0 at the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Rakitic. And he has a pop! And it's played forward. Messi. He's through. Chance to shoot. Shot, goal! It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort. I've given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but you have to credit the pass to pick him out.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Being played forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And here's Messi. Rakitic.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Up towards the front line. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Played out to the right. There's the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Hoists it forward. A real chance to break. He spotted the run and played him through. Gets the better of his man. Goes for goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Messi looking as though he's being given special treatment here, treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Lanzini gets it away. Shapes to shoot. And it's there! And surely that settles it. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And here's Messi. He gets past his man. And Messi! Fence has got rid of that. There is some activity down on the touchline. Seems there's going to be a change. So we have a double substitution going on here. Jordi Alba looking to run onto it. How about a shot? And the shot!
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Hoists it forward. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. It's a great ball. And here's Lund, has a hit! Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Gets up to head it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Acuna with the short one. River Plate awarded another corner. They've played it short. Hit into the middle. Jordi Alba. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And now the breakaway, in with the challenge. He's made sure that that won't get through. So not long left in this now. Just a few moments from glory. Tries to get it forward quickly. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Lanzini. And the weighted pass. There's the shot! Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Cleared away. Oh, real danger here. Deftly done. Yedlin gets it away. Some good Good stubborn defending there. Suarez gets it back, and it's played forward. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Yedlin. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Simply, the big day was their day. A day for them and their fans, a truly proud line in their history. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.